subject is literature, and I'm doing 4th grade. And then the topic or title is identifying details in the text. And the state standard is described in depth a character, setting, or event in a story or drama, drawing on specific details in the text. Okay, and the teacher. Good morning, class. I'm sure you guys have noticed the post-it notes that are on each of your desks. I will explain more later what those are, but we're going to look at the different elements in the story titled Treasure Hunt. These different elements include character, setting, and the event that takes place throughout the story. By learning how to identify and dissect these elements, we can determine the full view of the story. By doing this, we also get to experience the story to its fullest. Like I said before, these include character, event, and setting. So these are the different elements that we can find within any story that we read. And who can tell me what a character is, or how you can define the word character in a story?
It's a person that's like the things within the story.
Yeah, it's a person that's in the story, right? Okay, can anyone tell me what the setting is in a story? How would you define setting? Okay.
Is it the place in the story?
It is. It's where the story takes place. And Elizabeth, can you tell me what the event that takes place in a story is?
Anything that happens.
Anything that happens. Okay. So each team will be assigned one element, and the team will define that element. And then you'll explain the details of the element after reading Treasure Hunt or story together. You'll have 25 minutes to do this, so it's important that you stay on track. And I'll put a timer on the screen so you can see it. After 15 minutes is up, you'll split with the members in your team and make a new team, which I'll help you with. And then after everyone is done, there will be a quiz over all the elements and details, and you will be graded individually, but your team will also be graded as a whole. So, the team that wins will not only win, but they will also get to pick what we do on our Fun Friday this month. So, the sticky notes on your desk tell you what team you're in. So raise your hand if you have a pink sticky note on your desk. Okay, so when I say go, you're gonna meet on the pink side of the room. Can everyone find the pink sticky note in the room that's not on your desk? Okay, so you will meet in that corner of the room, and your element is the setting. So you will have to define, in your notebooks, you'll define what the setting is, and then you'll also read the story together and tell us what the setting is in our story. Does that make sense? Okay? And then once everybody's done, actually I'll explain that in a second. Out of teacher mode, I would also, obviously there'd be more than one team in an actual classroom. And so the blue team would have character, and the green team would have the event, and I would do the same thing that I did with the sticky notes on your guys' desk. So, back into teacher mode. Is everyone ready to split into our teams? Yeah, okay. You have 1 minute to get your notebook and be sitting with your team before I start the 25-minute timer. So ready, go. You can just stay right there. You can stay. It's okay. So, out of teacher mode. Essentially, everyone would move over there, or move into their teams, and the notebook I said they would use would just be your notebook for class. And so we would move, and then as everyone is defining their elements and reading the story, I would walk around and help with that, but I'm not going to make you guys do that. And then once, I feel like this is really hard to do without actually doing it, but once 15 minutes is up and you guys have defined your element, so it would be setting for you guys, then I would, like Paige would go to the blue team, and one person from the green team would go with Paige and create a different team, and then they would, like Paige would explain the setting, the blue team would explain the event, and the green team would explain the character.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, so you put like, you have everyone in different colors, and then all of a sudden you have the groups with each different colors, so they explain that.
So if we could hypothetically be each color.
Yes.
So,
Yeah,
and then we all.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's, but I wasn't gonna actually make you guys do that, and maybe I should have, because that might have been easier than trying to explain it.
I think we understood, yeah, so you're good.
Okay. So, back into teacher mode. Everyone go back to their seats, and after you finish the quiz, the winner will be announced. So, out of teacher mode, there's a quiz. And it's over each element and the examples of them that are within the story. And then I would grade the quiz, and the winner would be, everyone would get an individual grade, but the winner would also be determined, like the team winner would be determined by the team that got the highest grade collectively. That makes sense. So, back in the teacher mode, congratulations to the blue team. The blue team, be thinking of what you want to do on our fun Friday. We will vote tomorrow morning, and the options include a movie day, game day, or donuts before we start our day. Great day today. Can someone tell me who the character in our, or what the character in a story is? The people, correct. Now, what is one detail we learned? I'm doing so bad on this. Anyways, don't forget to be paying attention to our 3 main elements as you read on your own throughout the rest of our